Hello and welcome back to the D-COT Discast. I'm your host Steve, and today is Friday, August 4th, 2023. And today we're talking about a huge dining reservation change, discounted tickets, holiday dates, and more. Next Friday, August 11th, will be the first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party of the 2023 season, and Disney continues to fill out its entertainment lineup by revealing showtimes for various offerings. Disney announced showtimes for two of the popular entertainment offerings, which is Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular. Those will be shown at 8:35 p.m., 10:45 p.m., and 12 a.m. midnight. And if you're looking to attend Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, well, I think you should know that there are currently 5 sold-out dates. That's right, a 5th Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party event has just sold out. All of this ahead of the August 11th start of the event. So the dates that are sold out are August 15th, August 18th, August 22nd, August 25th, and October 31st. October 31st was one of the first ones that sold out, obviously because a lot of people love to go to this event on Halloween. The August dates get sold out fairly quickly too, because those are the cheaper ones, of course, because they're the furthest away from Halloween. So if you're looking to attend this event, well, keep your eye on there, and you better start buying some tickets because they're selling out. Florida residents, there's another offer to save some dough if you plan on visiting Epcot and Disney's Animal Kingdom. This 2-park ticket is available for Florida residents. Experience Disney thrills with the Florida Resident Disney 2-Park Explorer ticket, a special 2-day ticket that's valid for admission to Epcot and Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park only, and it's just $159 plus tax. This ticket is valid from August 1st to September 29th. Disney World annual pass holders will get some bonus days this month. The bonus days are August 5th at Epcot, August 6th Magic Kingdom, August 8th Animal Kingdom, August 9th Epcot, August 10th Animal Kingdom, and August 13th Disney's Hollywood Studios. Disney Springs has stopped offering valet parking. Guests could previously get valet parking at the Cirque du Soleil in the afternoons and evenings. Valet parking did cost $20 plus tax, but free self-parking is available in multiple parking garages and at surface parking near Cirque. Disney never released a statement as to why the service was discontinued, but most likely the reason is probably guests didn't really know that valet existed, and there's ample self-parking available at Disney Springs, so why spend the $20 when you can just find a spot yourself? Have you ever wanted to play Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin at home? Well, now you can! The set includes batteries and is for ages 3 and up. Perfect, I made it. So there's 2 pieces, Zurg's spider-like spaceship with Zurg sticking out of the top, and a blaster inspired by the ones that guests use on the attraction. You can find this at the World of Disney at Disney Springs for $39.99. I wonder when you bring it home and you set it up, and if you still can find that spot where you get like 999,999 points. Yeah, I wonder if they like incorporated that into the toy. That'd be pretty cool. The days are growing shorter and the sun is setting sooner, and this has an impact on Disney's nighttime shows. Happily Ever After is currently being performed at 9:20 p.m. nightly. Beginning on August 9th, it'll be performed at 9 p.m., and then it'll move earlier one more time on September 18th when it'll start being performed at 8:30. Disney has made a huge change to the way you search for your dining reservations. This should make it a lot easier for sure. Here we go. The change includes the ability to see all of the available dining reservations for the restaurant and time frame you're looking at. So if you're looking for a dinner reservation at Ale & Compass, great bread service by the way, for a Friday, you'll be able to see all available dinner reservation times for that Friday that are open for it, not just in the time window you chose. The times will also be organized by meal times, breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. So this is meant to help everyone see just what the menu will be served during the time of your reservation, so you know whether you'll be picking from the lunch menu or the dinner menu, depending on what time, where that time falls. This change can already be seen on the Disneyland website. Disney World website we should see an update for that next week. In terms of the apps, the My Disney Experience app and Disneyland app should both feature the new system with the next update. So be on the lookout for a notification on your phone from iOS and or Android. There are stores for the updates on those apps. There was a thread started in the D-COT forums by NaskFan about this change, and member Pay Dirtbert said this. I thought this was really interesting, and I wanted to call this out in the Discast. He said, "Now, if we could see the availability for resort rooms, or at least days that have rooms available, as opposed to putting dates in only to find out that there is the mysterious one day in the range that is unviable, that would be great. Sorry, a hot button of mine, but baby steps, I guess." This is a great point. Why does Disney have to make things difficult? It's hard enough as it is to plan out a vacation. Just make things easier for us, Disney. The holiday season at Disney is upon us. Halloween and Christmas are right around the corner, right? No, well, maybe. Okay, so let me deal with getting the school year started first with my kids, okay? Well, Disneyland announced dates for the holiday season, and by holiday season, I'm specifically talking about Christmas. Disneyland's holidays are November 10th to January 7th. Disney World has not made any official announcement yet. Disney Parks blog posted an article about Hey Disney on top 5 ways to experience Hey Disney at home. Home or at the resort, I don't think anyone is going to use this, but here's their top 5 list anyway. Number 5, jokes. Get ready to be amused by beloved, iconic characters. For example, just say, "Hey Disney, tell me a Lion King joke," and you'll receive a crowd-pleasing, any-age joke that'll make the whole family laugh. You can also ask the Disney Magical Companion for fun facts or riddles by a variety of guest comedians like Goofy, Fozzie Bear, and Mater. The humorous opportunities are endless. Okay, number 4, soundscapes. Have you ever wanted to drift off to a galaxy far, far away with a Star Wars soundscape? Inspired by the sights and sounds of Disney universes, movies, and content, simply say, "Hey Disney, play a soundscape," to be transported to another land from Coco, Frozen, and more. How about the D-COT jukebox, anyone? Huh? I wish I could pump out the jukebox to Amazon and Apple, but they always block me. So we could say something like, "Hey D-COT, play me Epcot entrance area loop. Thanks." Number 3, true or false? Epcot originally stood for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. It's time to show off your Disney trivia skills, packed with over 300 questions about Disney parks, characters, movies, and history. Each round is hosted by the Disney Magical Companion. Get ready for some friendly competition by saying, "Hey Disney, play trivia." By the way, the answer is true. It does stand for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow, but as most of us know, it's every person comes out tired or drunk, I guess depending on what your plan is. Number 2, Play Along Adventures. With Hey Disney Play Along Adventures, interactive audio and visual experience that guide you on a fun-filled journey. You can go on fishing trips with Goofy, speak whale with Dory, visit Arendelle with Anna and Olaf, or choose from a variety of different character interactions, including Mickey Mouse and Pluto, Goofy and Donald, Tiana, Mater, C-3PO, and R2-D2. The Muppets and Genie, for example, you can say, "Hey Disney, go on an adventure with Mater," and Mater will conduct a fun adventure through Radiator Springs. Engaging for the whole family, these adventures are packed with surprise and exciting rewards. This kind of sounds interesting. I'd be curious to see, what that's all about. All right. Number 1, storybooks. Finally, as your day comes to a close, settle in for some bedtime storybook tales. With over 100 stories available on Hey Disney, fans can listen to tales about The Little Mermaid, Toy Story, Beauty and the Beast, Cars, The Princess and the Frog, and more. Just say, "Hey Disney, tell me a story." So my question is, will you ever use this? I'll give it a try if I go to the resort and they have the Hey Disney in there just to see what it's all about, but this is not something that I'm jonesing for. I don't think I'd ever really use it. The Tree of Life Awakening show will most likely be returning to Disney's Animal Kingdom. It was closed back in March due to the time change and the park closing before dark. It is reportedly returning in early November after daylight saving time ends, which is November 5th. I have still not seen I haven't seen the Tree of Life Awakening yet. Ugh, what is wrong with me? Disney announced a new member of the Mandrill family at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Weighing less than 3 pounds, this pint-sized baby girl is named Saffron and could almost fit in the palm of your hand. She was born on July 24th. Despite this newborn's current size, mandrills are the largest species of monkeys in the world, and she could grow up to 25 pounds in just a few years. For now, though, Saffron is clinging tightly to her mom, Hazel, and nursing in the treetops, which you might be able to see her when you're going on Kilimanjaro Safari Adventure. Well, you know what really makes a DizCast fun and exciting? It's when I get to talk about dumb people at Disney, so let's get started. Ooh, alrighty, this time it's at Disney World at Disney Springs. A guest at Disney Springs climbed onto the roof of a bus yesterday, one of those Academy buses, not a Disney bus, and refused to get down after police arrived. Eyewitnesses saw 3 police officers trying to coax the guest down from the bus. They refused, screaming that they weren't going to move, and just kept jumping up and down on top of the bus. At the time of this report, I don't know if the situation was resolved. Typically, when situations like this, it sounds like it could be an intoxicated guest, but why on earth would you jump on a bus, and an Academy bus? It's not like it's going anywhere special. Supposedly the bus was being used for Disney cast members. So hopefully it gets resolved. I'm sure it is, and nobody gets hurt. But here we are, dumb people at Disney. I love Halloween, not as much as I love Christmas, but I do love it. And I love the Mickey pumpkins. So Shop Disney launched a new light-up Mickey pumpkin today. It went on sale at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And the decoration is about 22 inches tall and is modeled after the famous, even larger Mickey jack-o'-lantern that appears in Disneyland each fall. So are you going to try and grab one? I mean, I'm going to try and grab one, but I have a feeling that they're going to be sold out pretty quickly. All right, so a couple weeks ago, and I think I mentioned this in one of the previous DizCasts, about my family and I, you know, we do Disney commercials, and we were booked for a project called WDW Evergreen, and we had our fitting was scheduled for last Friday at 3:30 at the Boardwalk, the Boardwalk Convention Centers, and we show up at 3:30, actually at 3:20, because if you're on time, you're already late. That's what I try to, my mantra. So we show up and we walk into the convention hall, and the talent coordinator comes out and says, I got some bad news. I was like, okay. You know, mind you, we have a big suitcase of clothes that we have to bring to the fitting. And we're all excited because, like, oh, this is, you know, we love doing this type of stuff. And she says, well, you were cut from the project. And we're like, what is that? What do you mean we were cut from the project? But I can get into it, and it'll take a very long time to explain this, but what happened was we were earmarked incorrectly for the project that we were booked for, and the director came out, extremely friendly, and he said, listen, this is what happened, really sorry that you ended up having to come out today for the booking, or for the fitting, when it wasn't for this project. It's actually for an Epcot shoot that we're going to be using for your family in September. So it's like, okay, so we still have a job, we still have something that we're booked. And we talked to him for a little while and explained like how this happened, and we're like, all right, so we were gonna go to Disney Springs anyway, so we finish up over there. It's around like 4 o'clock, 4:15 now, and we shot on over to Disney Springs, and the casting director gave Michelle a call and apologized and explained what was going on and like why it happened. And you know, Michelle's like, that's okay, we're going to Disney Springs, we're gonna have some dinner. And he is like, well, you know, you're going out to dinner, let me help you with the dinner. So he was very nice and provided us a dinner. We went to Deluxe Burger, which, if you haven't been there, they're expensive burgers, but they're really good burgers. And they have, the french fries were mushy. The french fries could have been a little bit more crispy, but I do like the top. They have all the different sauces that you can get. That's really cool. It has this dipping sauce bar. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was kind of tough, you know, going to the fitting. It's like, no, you got cut. And we're like, oh man, we're not gonna be able to do the shoot. But good news is we're going to be doing an Epcot B-roll shoot in September. So cool. Speaking about doing Disney projects and Disney commercials as a family, we found out this week that we were booked for a Disneyland project. We have always done Walt Disney World projects because it's convenient and we live very close to Disney World. And this is the first time that we were booked for a Disneyland project. I don't know if it's a commercial or if it's a promo, but we're the principal family, and it is being shot the end of August, so we're making all of our travel plans to head over to Disneyland at the end of August. Obviously we're getting paid for the work. They're providing the hotel for I think 3 of the nights, or 2 nights, 3 nights. And we're flying out early, so we're gonna have to get an additional room. But we're super excited for this. We've never done a filming project at Disneyland. So Michelle loves Disneyland much more than I do. I mean, I like Disneyland, but she loves it, especially because of the Roger Rabbit ride. She is stoked. I mean, she was out of breath, hyperventilating, storms into my office we got it. We got the Disneyland job. And I was like, what? That's incredible. So we're really excited about that. There's a lot of stuff involved with that, getting the paperwork done, especially in California. You need Coogan accounts with the kids. Even in Disney World, you need it, but they're really strict about it in California. The Coogan account, for those who don't know, kids, minors, for children that are under the age of 18, must have a Coogan account, and 15% of the money that they make from the job has to go into this Coogan account. It's to protect the child, to protect the minor from the parents taking all of the money and using it for themselves. It's a great thing that they do, and it's, like I said, to protect the minor. But yeah, so I'm sure, with the next Dizcast, or whenever I have some more information on what's going on, I'll definitely share that with you. All right, so Disney Food Blog posted an article about, and the title of it was, "New additions arrive in Epcot and they could make Disney fans angry, ... So, of course, I had to click on it. I had to read it. What is this about? So I read it, and it's about the poles the POLES that are being put into the World Showcase Lagoon. And that makes me angry. So yes, makes me angry. Not excited about the new nighttime show that's coming to Epcot to celebrate Disney 100. No, we should not be putting barges, poles, or anything that's going to interfere with the beautiful vista in the World Showcase Lagoon. So I was looking at the photos, and I haven't been to Epcot in a while. I'm not going to go in the summer. It's too damn hot. But there's 20 poles sticking up from the ground in the middle of the World Showcase Lagoon. And it looks stupid. And there's another picture with the crane. I don't know what the hell they're doing. There's a photo of from Bio Reconstruct. It's if you ever got to see them on Twitter, it's at Bio Reconstruct. This account takes aerial photos of Disney, and so you can see things that are backstage that you normally wouldn't be able to see from ground level. And it looks reportedly, it looks like they're building some barges for this next show. Now, listen, I'm okay with barges. I don't care about barges as long as they can leave during the day. Now, remember Illuminations, the globe and all of the barges that were used for fireworks. They drove them in. They boated them in from off the Showcase Lagoon. The bridge opened up. I love that. I love seeing the bridge open up, and you had to wait on, but it was cool seeing everything come through and park itself in the World Showcase Lagoon. And that was a great approach. And this is back in the 90s, like 80s and 90s. Why are we getting dumber with how to facilitate a nighttime show without putting permanent barges? Now, maybe those poles will be recessed more into the water, and they're used for parking the barges. I'm really hoping that it's the same approach that they took for Illuminations. If it's going to be a harmonious thing again, Disney knows that there's going to be backlash. It will be stupid of them to do this. So, yeah, I'm angry. They better not ruin that vista. So that's my 2 cents. What are your thoughts on this? Please share it with me in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Folks, that's going to be it for this D-COT Dizcast. I hope you have a magical weekend ahead, and I hope your Friday is just going so swell. And we look forward to bringing you more Disney news and reviews next week. And we'll talk then. Ta-ta for now.
Thank you!
Today I'm going to leave you with a track from Magic Kingdom, Main Street, USA. It's the Main Street Omnibus. But for those of you that don't know what the Omnibus is, well, if you arrive at the Magic Kingdom early enough, you might have the opportunity to ride one of Magic Kingdom's turn-of-the-century Main Street vehicles. The Omnibus is one of 4 different types of turn-of-the-century vehicles at Town Square, and they take a one-way trip to Cinderella Castle or meet them at the Central Plaza for a trip back to Town Square. The 4 vehicles include horse-drawn streetcar, a fire engine, an omnibus, or a jitney.
Welcome to the Magic Kingdom and Main Street, USA, folks. Now, before we head towards Central Plaza at the other end of Main Street, I'd like to ask that you remain seated while we're moving. We sure got a lot to see, so just sit back and enjoy the sights in our town as we motor along. On the far side of Town Square is our fire station and City Hall, where you can get all your questions answered about Walt Disney World. To the right is the Hospitality House. In our camera center, we'll help you with your picture taking. And speaking of pictures, the Main Street Cinema shows some mighty funny moving pictures. That's not lantern slides now, folks. That's real moving pictures. Town is sure growing. Look at all those shops along Main Street. There's the Emporium Department Store, the Cup and Saucer China Shop, the Market House, to name a few. We've got a new barber shop over on West Center Street if your mustache needs trimming. If you like ice cream, be sure and try the Omnibus Sundae in the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. It's a double-decker. And if you don't like ice cream, you drive and I'll go get one. Here we are in Central Plaza. This is the gateway to all the lands of the Magic Kingdom. Tomorrowland, Liberty Square, Adventureland, and Frontierland. And of course, the happiest land of all inside Cinderella's castle, Fantasyland. Please remain seated until we stop, and watch your step as you get off. Be sure to use the handrails coming down from upstairs. This is the end of the line, folks. I hope you enjoy your stay in the Magic Kingdom. Welcome aboard the Main Street Omnibus, folks. Please remain seated while we're moving. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy our trip as we motor down Main Street to Town Square. Yep, as you can see, Main Street is right up to date. Looks like this new century is going to be filled with some amazing things. Of course, ice cream isn't new, but it sure is good over there at Morton's Ice Cream Parlor. I'm doing you a real favor by driving on past the Penny Arcade. Why, folks have been known to stay in there for hours. And that goes double for the Main Street Confectionery with all those chocolates and sweets. Why, the smell alone is enough to weaken a body's resistance. If you ladies have never been in an department store before, the Emporium's a first-rate place. Why, it's even better than your mail-order catalogs. Well, here's Town Square with the Main Street Depot up ahead. If you haven't ridden the Walt Disney World steam trains, you've missed a whale of a trip around the Magic Kingdom. This is the end of the line, folks. Please remain seated until we stop, and use the handrail coming down from the second deck. Watch your step. I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Walt Disney World.